Hello, kindred spirits. Before I launch into a few discussions of past lives, like to talk first about karma and the Akashic records. Now, there's been a lot written about both topics, but I'd like to define them simply for you and how they have worked for me, both as a person to be healed and as a Sunan story healer. All right, first, let's go with karma and karmic debt. Karma is really about self meeting self, self holding self to accountability. And that's basically all boiled down, all stripped away with all the metaphysical mumbo jumbo and nonsense that attaches to subjects like this. That's what karma is. You will always hold you to account. Perhaps not in the same lifetime, hence reincarnation, but you will face your issues sooner or a lot later, as I know some of my issues that I've finally faced, but it's been a long time coming. So that's what karma is. It's self-meeting self, self-facing self, self-owning up to one's actions, thoughts, beliefs, and feelings. All right, each part of self. Thoughts are mental, actions are physical, feelings are emotional, beliefs are spiritual. Those four parts of self all face what you have done in this life and in other lives. All right. And now Akashic records are simply the energy field of all your entire existence since you first were created as a soul. All right. For a long time, you gestated in God's womb and you were together with all other souls. And then souls began to come out of the womb and get their own free will. And so you developed a record of your actions, thoughts, beliefs, feelings from the outset. And that is called the Akashic record. That's the record that Edgar Cayce, for example, looked up during his readings. He would go into that soul's energy field and find the information he needed to help that soul heal at the physical level. So actually it's all pretty simple, all right? It's not, you don't make it more complex than it has to be. Again, all that is just sort of mental body preservations that have nothing to do with the reality of what you will be doing when you go into a so-called past life. Well, take this and pay heed. The past is never over unless and until your feelings about it resolve and change. That's why so many people find it very difficult to be present, fully present in the now. It's because their energy is stuck in the past, revolving around and around and around about all those unresolved self-judgments and vows that they have stuck in their magnetic emotional body. And that is, again, what I consider the only truly legitimate reason to go back into a past life. It's to find those self-judgments, find those vows, re-examine them, make a new decision, release them, and take in unconditional love and a bit of greater wisdom. Because you don't need to examine a past life as a voyeur. You want to examine it because there's something in it that's eating your lunch now, and you really would like to free yourself. And that's the whole point of the exercise, is greater freedom, greater peace, greater harmony between all four parts of your being, greater wisdom, and just a feeling of, hey, it's good to be in this body. It's good to be alive because I'm at more at peace with myself and more loving toward myself and thus others. So that's what we'll be talking about, examples of past lives and things that can crop up and how you go about healing them. Because again, it's actually very simple, but do not equate simple with easy. Until next time, vaya con Dios.